Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, all. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Prithvi, joining from Bangalore, and today I'm really very happy to be hosting this Infinity Sessions. So every Sunday we are meeting almost from the beginning of this year. Every Sundays we meet, meditate, and get inspired by listening to the amazing stories of our spiritual masters. So, first of all, as always, we talk about the infinity session, friends. So, what really this infinity means is we have been carrying so many identities throughout our life. We have been carrying so many roles and behaviors and belief systems. This is the time, this 1.5 hours of is the time where we just drop everything that we have been carrying, all the identities, just drop and be our own self, our true self, connect with the true divinity that is within us so that we can enjoy the oneness consciousness. So this space, we call it as space of oneness. So thank you so much for joining us today. Let's experience the beauty of oneness by dropping all our identities and just be ourselves in this 1.5 hours, friends. So, to take this session forward, we have Sushma, my co host, joining us from Dallas. So, I request her to take this forward with the amazing speaker for the day. Hi, Sushma.
Thank you. Thank you, Prithvi. Good morning from here, from all of us here in United States. So again, a wonderful session today. I'm very excited to be here. We have a wonderful speaker for us here today. So Ragini ma'am, would you like to start the meditation and then we'll go for
Yes,
interaction session, ma'am?
yes. Thank you. Thank you, dear Sushma and Prithvi. Thank you to the Infinity team. The space of oneness, amazing concept, amazing feeling, amazing vibrations. This is the time for oneness and we are working towards it. So that means we are in the right path. Thank you so much, dear friends, for making me part of this beautiful event. Sushma, would you be playing the music? Because I've just logged in from the mobile. Okay.
Prithvi, do you want me to play the music?
Yeah.
We'll take care of it.
5
Balaji.
minutes, I'll just type. By the time you get the music ready.
Sure.
Okay, friends, let's prepare ourselves for the meditation. Sit in a comfortable position. Relax totally. Observe your body from your head to toe. If there is any inconvenience, settle yourself. Relax yourself. Cross your legs. Clasp your fingers. Gently observe your breath, friends. Focus your attention towards your breath. Breath is a bridge between us and the infinity, friends. It is as simple as such. The more and more we are aligned to our breath, the more and more we can experience the infinite part of us. We can experience the space of oneness within us. On the journey to infinite, on the journey to oneness is through within, friends. There is nothing outside. Gently, peacefully, calmly without judgment, without expectations, without analyzing. Just observe. Let it go, let it come. We need to just observe it. Leave it freely. Don't hurry yourself to observe it when it is coming out. Don't push it out. Just feel. Each and every second of observation is getting us deeper, deeper, deeper into ourselves. We're not just this body, we're not just this mind, we're not just this intellect. We are the spirits, we are the souls, we are the infinite beings. Slowly, slowly, we are able to connect to the deep silence, deep connection within us. It's a beautiful peace rising from inside. The more and more we are relaxing, the more and more we are dropping our mind, the more and more we are aligning to our breath. Wider and wider, peace is spreading all over the body. Just post an inner smile inside you, friends. Express the joy of this meditation with a gentle inner smile inside. Let it rise from inside. Let the thoughts come and go. Just be with your breath. Experience this peace coming inside from within. Slowly, slowly, this peace is being accompanied with inner joy, inner smile. The whole body is filled with these beautiful qualities. Just be with the state, friends. Yes, 1 minute, friend. Slowly put your hand on your eyes. 3, 2, 1, 0. Silently open your eyes, friends. Let's give a big round of applause for this wonderful meditation. Thanks to all the masters. Wonderful music, amazing energies, group energies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Over to you, Sushma.
Thank you, Ragini ma'am. That was a very beautiful meditation, as you said, very energetic. I think because of the peak full moon energies as well. I felt the full moon energies so beautiful, ma'am. Thank you. And I would like to take a moment to introduce you. So Ragini Selvaraj is an inspirational master associated with PSSM since 2009. The moment she met Patriji, she realized her purpose and has been walking his path, spreading Anapanasati meditation all over across India. Her personal discovery of life, from surviving to conquering self, has inspired her to dedicate herself as a spiritual warrior to awaken and empower women to know their self-worth and create the ultimate identity of themselves. She is an ardent lover of books from childhood, and till now she has read more than 1,500 books. She has been spreading meditation in schools, colleges, offices, jails, police departments in Telangana. It was her inner calling to spread meditation in North India, and she has spread in North India like Odisha, Haryana, Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand, and Rishikesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat. Wow. So, and spreading meditation has been part of Dhyana Yag in North India since 9 years and has conducted more than 300 online classes on spiritual sciences towards raising the collective consciousness. And some of her teachings are like Buddha's teachings, Patriji's teachings, Sadhana, Abhyas, Guru Sangatya. These are, and many more are her few workshops. And many topics which she is bringing, through which she is bringing awareness towards Buddhahood enlightenment. And she has taken responsibility of guiding masters in their spiritual evolution and spreading meditation, which is PSSM main mission. A professional commerce graduate who worked in 2 corporate banks has realized her divine purpose of life to spread meditation and started living a purpose-driven life with the blessings of her Guru, Pitamaha Patriji, and has been walking his path for Dhyan, Shakahar, and Pyramid Gyan Jagat. Fascinating. You have that thing, ma'am. It was very nice to know you, your introduction. And my privilege to introduce you today here. Thank you so much. So ma'am, this session is going to be like an interactive
Okay.
Q&A
Okay.
session. Um,
So I'm
so if
curious to know about myself. We'll discover.
yeah, madam, it
Yeah.
is true. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's what I've seen. That telling your introduction. That's what it showed you. Like because you're experimenting and all those things towards
Yeah.
moving towards the purpose. So beautiful, ma'am. Um, so so with this, ma'am, would you like to tell us a little bit about your early life? What started your spiritual journey?
Okay. My spiritual journey actually started 10, 16 years back, exact spiritual journey. But the background work, the whole thing, I can say, um, as we all know, we already decide a life and come, and accordingly, the life will play its roles. So, the spiritual inclination, the seeking was that. Seeking of I don't know what, but I just wanted, whenever I used to see the prayers and all the rituals and all that, I used to enjoy that, but I used to always think that this is not the original, something else is there. Something else we need to do, such kind of seeking was there. The main part was I used to read a lot of books, this Chandamama, and here we have a lot of in South India. The Chandamama series is such a kind of book where all the mystical aspects, the inner powers, the gods and goddesses powers, and how magical a life will be, such kind of stories, moral stories would be there. I used to read all the stories, and every time I knew about this heaven, it was curious for me, where is heaven? So if always they speak about above. So I used to think, acha, the sky, they are living there, so will they fall down? There is no ground over there. So such kind of curiosity when I was too young. This curiosity I remember. I used to search, I used to speak to rain, I used to speak to the sun, birds, plants, animals. This connection was there. uh, it was natural for me. Like I didn't feel that they are stone, they don't speak. It was not like that. I used to speak to them, please convey the message. What exactly you want to know? Once I want to know the secrets of the universe. I didn't know the words exactly, the meaning, but I used to say those words. And the main curiosity of my life was about the death. What happens? Where do we go after the death? This uh, this curiosity, not just curious, it was a kind of it's not a fear, it's not curious, matlab I was astonished what exactly the mystery. It was like mystery, and by kind of information, I used to read all this mystery stories in the Nancy Drew, Sherlock Holmes, kind of everything, whatever in the library, all the books, and even the tone books which are put on the up of the shelf. I used to climb the ladder, take the books, and I used to read. Never I got any answer, though I read all the books. And to complete it, even I have two sisters. I used to read their books. Once in the beginning of the school, we get a books now. So I used to read of all the textbooks. Then once the school begins, I used to ask them to get the books from their library, from their school. So I used to read of all. So this reading has gone to such a level. So my younger sister, my one sister has studied MSc in science, so I read all that. And my younger sister, she has done her MBA and law. So I read even that those books. So the curiosity to the reading was from my childhood, and this related to death. So the curiosity slowly developed into the fear. Like, oh my God, if a person dies in the family, like a father is dying, the whole family is collapsed. So that fear of death has taken over me than the curiosity. And I was feeling like, what if somebody dies? And my life is all about others only. It was never about me. Like usually we dream like one day I'll become a doctor, I'll become an engineer, I'll become a rich person, or I'll become a cricket player, I'll become a musician, I'll marry a good person, handsome person, tall, dark, handsome. So such dreams were never there. I never dreamed about my career, nothing. But I used to always think about others, why they're suffering. The suffering should go away from them. They have this problem should be solved. um, I was always worrying, thinking, and what best I can do, I used to be available for them, and I used to do lot of contributions would be there. So because of this, my sisters, my parents, they had a lot of problems with me, but still they used to support me. My mother, she never used to tell anything when I contributed, when I gave lot of things. Sharing was there. So this continued uh, from the childhood, and all the readings, all the questions, I used to get many dreams. And above all that, I was a psychic from my childhood itself. I remember the incidents which are there, which I have gone at the time of 2 years. We don't remember. I remember even all those incidents. And apart from that, as I grew, I used to know whatever is going to happen. I used to get in the dreams that tomorrow this is going to happen, or suddenly I used to stand like this, and as a flash, I used to see like some movie as something, some screen, and whatever incident is going to happen, I used to see that. Then I used to go and tell my grandmother. My both my parents were working, so I used to spend a lot of my time with my both my grandmothers, and I gained a lot of knowledge also from all the religions, all the rituals, and everything, all the about the life. I got the knowledge from them, and I used to tell them that all this is happening. And there was some secret of my birth also, that don't tell her date of birth and details to anyone else, because it would be some they will what they say, they will take it in a wrong way, they will misuse it. So all such kind of mystical things were there from my childhood, and the curiosity was going on. And I have studied my I have completed my CA intermediate, and I've joined in a bank. I was very happy. I was super intelligent, a girl, studying, loving kid by my family members, friends, everyone. Then suddenly the seeking, all this were happening. Suddenly I got married forcefully. Then my marriage ended within 2 years, 2 months, not 2 years, sorry. So within 2 months, my marriage ended. I conceived. I given birth to my child, and all my curiosity, the seeking stopped, because I was cornered to the life. When such things happen, horrible things happen in a life. So the thinking, curiosity, all the passion ends, and I have closed myself. So in that moment, afterwards, then I understood that all these incidents that happened in my life, the learnings, where I was put, and where what all has happened, where all the preparation was all the learning, and I have come for a purpose. So the little karma with which we come, that has to be completed. So all that has happened, and in the divine moment, the right moment, one of my neighbor, we were staying together for 2 years, but that day she came and told, "Will you come to meditation?" I said, "Yes, I'll come." Because before that, I explored many religious rituals. I was into so many religious belief systems with all the stones, the belief system stones, like you put the stone, your life will be nice. The all such kind of uh, astrological belief systems I was there. Then I went along with her. So till the time, I didn't know about the meditation. I was into other processes. I was in the Guru Parampara only. I was initiated with the Surya Upasana, and I was doing that, lot of powers, energies. I experienced all that inside me. Uh, like why this has happened to me? The peace, when I'm following all these rituals, when I have so many powers, I should be peaceful. I should feel the joy inside me, and I should be without any suffering, but that was not there. I'm telling the difference which I experienced. So all that, with all this holding myself on that day, I went into the meditation. in the Purnima 16 years back. So I'm a very good student, obedient, Vinaya Ketina, that kind of a student. When any teacher tells me this is the process, I blindly follow that. I don't apply my mind. That master asked me to just sit in meditation. You just observe your breath. Like a good student, I just observed. It was 2 hours meditation. And in those 2 hours meditation only, and all the dukkha which was inside me, um, it just flowed off. It everything flowed, and I, slowly, it was a 2 hours meditation. Maybe 1 hour afterwards, I could see a golden light coming here, and from this, the golden light was spreading, and I could see myself over the globe. I have spread it, and even in the whole cosmos, I'm seeing myself as a light. So in those afterwards, the master told it is Atma Sakshatkara. But in that moment, I experienced the space of oneness, which we talked about in the beginning. So whatever the doubts were there, whatever the questions were there, whatever the dukkha was there, the suffering was there, the past was there, everything got washed away. I just came out as a new person. Whatever has happened in my life, whatever I was before was different. The moment, the once I opened my eyes, it was different. There was a joy overflowing inside me, and I was like Radha or Meera. I'm dancing. The joy, it was so joyful. I cannot express it. The moment I opened my eyes, I thought, "Wow, what is this?" All my life, I've been giving gifts and time here, trying to please people, giving everything, whatever they want. I try to give them. But here I did not give anything, I did not take anything, but I'm experiencing this joy. I should share it with everyone. In that moment, I thought that I'll give it, I will share it with everyone. I never knew that our PSSM society, it is 2009, I'm telling, this much uh, connection technology was not there. Just center is there, we are going. So only the communication will be only in the center. It were all, we were not so connected at that time. Then the moment I went and asked them, I bought few books over there. First book I read was You Forever. In that, all the doubts I had of my dreams, my astral experiences, and all that, all those questions were answered. Ek yogi, autobiography of a yogi. I connected to all the masters through whom I used to get all the dreams about them. I got the answers from them. 4 agreements. I used to take everything personally. I used to cry for everything. So that answer I got. And the another book was the Book of Wisdom. In the Book of Wisdom, the main phrase which I remember is like how how I read, like as if we are preparing for an IS exam, 14 hours, 15 hours we are reading. So I read all the books like that. So in that book, the first point, what the Master Ratisha says is, uh, you leave the suffering. You just leave the suffering. Let it go free. You're holding it. Okay, I should leave my dukkha. I should leave my suffering. Okay, I'm leaving it. It flew away. So whatever you're doing, don't expect anything. Don't try to hold the results. Leave that also free. Okay, so we have to just keep doing. We should not expect things. Or we should not control the results, and we should not feel about the results. So I'm leaving all that parishkara also, the solutions also, I'm leaving. So such a beautiful learnings masters brought those, and that was the first and last learning. The book which has washed away my suffering totally from in and out. The things which I was searching, the purpose of my life was right in front of me. So this is the beautiful loving experience. It has been little long, but I just wanted you also to feel that experience which I've gone through. Uh, because and above the experience which we share will be adding up to our experience also. That's it, Sushma.
Yeah, truly said, man. As you said, it is a mystical journey. You started with reading Chandamama books, even that was my favorite too, and you were
Yes.
very curious, and you were curious to learn about heavens and about death, and that became fear and challenges coming into your life, and meditation coming at the right time. It's like a mystical journey. It's just you are waiting to know your life purpose. So beautiful. So when did you meet first time, Patri sir? Because in the introduction you have said like when you met Patri sir, you understood your purpose of life. So
Yes.
how that connection happened, and what made you to become to spread the meditation, to be
Ye-
in this path?
Yes, that's a beautiful question. That is also a beautiful incident in my life. Uh, the first time, after that, on the same day, we came out of the meditation room, and they were talking about claps to Patriji, Brahmarshi Patriji. Then I clapped, and who is that person? So they showed me a big photo, the white dress, and he was beautifully smiling. So it was when I looked at that poster, I saw the same poster when I was in intermediate or eighth class, in eighth class, eighth or ninth class. I exactly don't remember. I saw a small poster in the bus stop, and I thought that when I grow up, I'll go and meet this person. I'll get the answers from him. And now we are all connected. Our children, now we can go anywhere. Everything is connected. So imagine in those 25 to 30 years back, so this much connections was not there. We were not allowed freely to go anywhere and explore anything. So I thought when I grow up, I'll go and meet him. So that was the same picture which I saw and thought, and that was the main master. Oh, I've seen him. So see the connection, friends. The from the time we are born, before the birth, we decide. So the first remembrance, the calling was when I was in eighth or ninth class. Then again, when the right time comes, he has come into my presence. I could see in the photo. So immediately what happened? Guru Purnima. It was in the March. Then there was a Guru Purnima. In the Guru Purnima, there was near here, Pragati Resort, we have arranged group meditation. So there we went. First time I saw him, it was from very far. Like I was very far. He was on the stage. I was on the group with all many masters. So in the night, in the Purnima meditation, Sir has took us for a trekking in that Pragati resort. It's almost like a forest kind of a very beautiful place. So it was drizzling, the light drizzling was there, full moon, the clouds, the forest kind of atmosphere. And Patriji was walking. Then I was just walking behind him. And in that moment, while I was walking, he was walking so fast, and even I was trying to walk behind him, like wherever he's taking out his feet, I'm putting his feet, I'm thinking, I'm walking your path. This experience is such a beautiful one. I own this experience very beautifully in my heart. I don't know, like without just like that, I was telling because it is my remembrance inside. I know what I have to. Still, I am not awakened to it. But I was telling, I'm walking your path. I'll walk your path. So it was all the mesmerism. I was looking at him, and that was only the experience first time. And the second time, what happened? My life is all about inner purification, surrenderance, and service. These are the motives, though I have learned it afterwards. But in other words, in the physical level, I was doing all this. I was always pure hearted, loving, compassionate, helping others, and always serving elders or anyone. It's not that rich or poor, anyone, even if they are maids or anyone. I was compassionate and I was helping, serving, and all that. So this has turned into the spiritual. The time has come. The preparation was already done. So I was ready for this service. So what happened? We went there. We were going. We went there to invite Patriji for a big event in our place. Somewhere like 25 to 30,000 people were supposed to come. Then we went there. So Patriji is everybody were pressing legs. So even I pressed his legs, and they asked me, they asked, sir, you need to come. So no dates. Already last time I came, so this time I'm not going to come. Then, sir, we will do that event in the next stage. Like Alwan, we stay in Alwan. Lotkonta is another stage. So already I came. He told us. So I told sir, we will do in that place. So he was doing his correction. He listened to my voice. Then he just saw me like this into my eyes, and he came up and he did ting like this. No dates, madam. And he did like this. He looking into my eyes. So till that time, friends, I was suppose normal people think 60,000 thoughts per day. My thoughts would be 1 lakh. Why they have this problem? They have the how these problems will be solved. Okay, they all the other stories would be cooking here. Total all so much of burden. So in that moment, he just did like this. I could feel that something has happened and totally empty. I'm just standing just like an empty, no thoughts. Even if I want to think also, there is no thought coming. And I was thinking, what has happened to me? So that was the first gift Sir has given to me because I was ready as a master. So when the student is ready, the master appears. The master appears, and I was here to serve. So our motto, our societies is the service only. So if we want to give a true service, if my mind is working with all this, we cannot give a true service. So, but I'm totally ready. So the master has helped me without any my personal practice. Sir has helped me to clear all the clutter. Yani my mental body was totally cleared by just one small knock by Patriji. So that is the first gift he gave me. That was the preparation. And in this way, and one I've joined our common local congregation. I started going to jails. Going to jails and teaching meditation is also a great experience. So I was joining them and I was doing all this. So in the meanwhile, I was working for ICICI Bank. So inside my heart, it was telling that somebody was coming and telling you're not supposed to do this all work. You need to leave. You need to leave. And I was thinking, I'm doing all my contribution, I'm practicing meditation, whatever support I have to do, I'm doing everything. So if I don't do this, I'm a single parent who will take care of all this. So I'm not going to leave. With all this, one fine day, I had left my job and I've resigned my job. Then after this, what happened? Okay, then I thought I'm doing all this service totally, so I can do some business. So when I'm doing my business, I will be not devoting all my work in the office, so I can do this. So after starting my business also, daily master used to come and tell that you're not supposed to do this, you have to leave, you have to leave. But I was not ready to leave for this, for which I had to learn a very big lessons, for which I have come uh, I had to learn a very big lessons to totally leave it and surrender this path to this service. So in this way, Sir used to come always in my dreams and he used to tell, you have to do this, you have to do this work. And one day I was teaching in the meditation, I was teaching meditation to some group of four, five people. Then he said, what are you doing sitting in here with two, three people? Go out and clear my path. Okay, then I got up and I just went out and I saw that there was all 6 paths over there and Surat, Mumbai, all such cities names were written. Then I told, okay, move, sir is coming, be ready. You all sit here. Sir is going to come and teach. I prepared them. Then I said, okay, they're ready. Then sir went into the lane and he went off from there. He sat in a car and the car went off like a helicopter. It went up. So from that incident, I understood that my work is that I need to begin my work from North India. Actually, my inner calling was that only because whatever my personal incidents happened, that person belongs to Bihar. So Bihar is where the Buddha was born, and Buddha is all about love, compassion, and peace, bringing out the suffering. It's all about the ahimsa. If Buddha is born in Bihar and now the person is horrible, then I cannot say an animal also. He's like a Rakshas. Then what has happened to Bihar? I need to go and teach meditation over there. So this was the opening, and that is uh, the doors opened for me to do the prachar work in North India. And but from that, I was before I used to speak only English. Then to teach meditation in Telugu people, I learned Telugu. Then afterwards, then when the challenges come, the doors were open for North India. I didn't know any Hindi at all. First of all, I don't like Hindi at all because of my personal incidents, and moreover, we are Tamilians. So Tamilians are, I don't know why particularly, there is a kind of a thing we don't speak Hindi. We keep them aside on. Then I had to learn Hindi, so I started learning Hindi. Then that is how I've been teaching meditation all over. So whenever I went out, when I went out for prachar, I used to go back, sir, and I used to tell, sir, we have gone here and we have done this work. And sir used to tell, okay. So next I'm planning to do this. Sir used to tell, okay, then be with me, sir. Okay, I love you, sir. Okay. So these were the only interactions with me and sir. And that was only the physical thing. But otherwise, sir's presence was always with me. I've resigned my job and I have stopped all the business because at the time, when I was not leaving, a master came and told me, you are doing everything, but you're not surrendering. You need to learn the story of, understand the aspect of surrenderance. You're not doing the thing which you have to do. When you do the things, what you have to do, then the things which you need will come to you automatically. So, at that moment, I bought a surrender experiment book, but I didn't read it. I closed my eyes and I tried to understand what is this surrenderance. And then before that, I was a person that I need, if I start this, I am responsible for everything. I have to do everything and complete it. This was my attitude. I am only doing it. Because exactly, if you are cooking, I'm only cooking. If I'm bringing money for the family, I'm running the house, I am only. That was the spiritual aspect was not known. In that moment, when I sat down and I just tried to understand, it is not we who we are driving our life and everything. It is all about all the destiny. Everything is, it is run from above. So it is all according to the plan. It is not we. And that in that moment, I understood, yes, I'm surrendering myself. I'm dropping the me. I'm not me. And I've just become an instrument, just become empty. I told the masters, yes, masters, I'm ready. I'm becoming a channel. Whatever work that has to be done through me, I'm ready to do. So totally egoless, identityless, which Prithvi, as in the introduction, she was talking about. So all that I dropped from the day one, I dropped till now. I don't have any identity without egoless. I've been working, I've been serving. So this is the journey. And in again in 2016, 17, Patriji, I came to Bangalore Valley, for some teachers association. So at the time, sir told me that you go to Mahayog Dhyanko and you go and teach meditation. 4 months you go there and you work there. So before this, also there is one more deep. So in my inner society, why masters asked me to drop my job and all that, totally surrendering the services. If you are involved in the job, our total time, our most of the time energy is we are working there. But I have come for another purpose. It may not be true for all the masters, but 1 lakh, 1 in 1 lakh master would be chosen to do this kind of work. So I have chosen myself for that. My birth, everything, all the synchronicities say that. So, but I was not ready, but I had to leave, so I left. So I'm a dreamer. So I dream of the big pictures. So when I went to Dhyanama Chakra and I was standing there for the North Indian masters to teach them meditation to begin with, because it's my inner calling. I was standing in the shed, all our Telugu, Kannada masters, 50-50 members masters coming and teaching. They were going inside the Dhyanama Chakra in the main reception. North Indian masters, not even 5 members, whole day. And if some few people, 10 members came, they're already senior masters, they were going off. Oh my God, I want to teach meditation in North India. Nobody is coming. Then how is that I'm going to teach? So it is not like this. If we stay here, it cannot happen. We know the kick, we are experiencing it. That is why we all are here, but they don't experience it. So we need to go there and teach. Not only teaching, the same Dhyanama Chakra should happen in North India. This was the dream. Just in the thoughtless stage, Unconditionally, I was without any doubts, with the total surrenderance, I was imagining this. The masters caught me, the vision was captured. Many masters might have dreamed about this, but the pot was being filled. So the moment I wished, the whole pot was full. The wish was ready to be fulfilled. So in 2017, there was an event in Rishikesh. The masters organized. Patriji announced it. I was in my house. Usually, I do. My number is not available outside. I go to my center. I do my work and I just come out. I don't give my numbers to anyone. So one of our close master called me. Uh, Before that, I got a inner voice. Like usually, I get all the insights, everything from the masters. Somebody comes here and they give the teachings, insights. All the dots would be cleared here. So go to Rishikesh, Rishikesh. So I was thinking like, how will I go to Rishikesh? But till now, I've not gone there. So next day, one master calls me, Ragini, will you come to Rishikesh? There is a event that is going to happen, so we need to go there and do the prachar work. Yesterday only I got this dream. Somebody told me to go, and I'm ready. So we went there. So the beginning of the work, we totally gave pamphlets and we were walking. We could see that energies, the light, the force of energies, something was flowing from up, and the down, the energies were spread. Like we are walking and the light is spreading, light is energy is spreading. By the time we come back, morning 9 used to go and night 9 used to come back. Our legs used to swell like this so much. So there was a lot of energy work happened. Then in 2016, 17, Patriji announced that there is going to be a Mahayog Dhyan Kumbh. So that was a dream come true for us. And how I know that when I wish that it was fulfilled, because now in when I went to Bangalore, sir told for Mahayog Dhyan Kumbh, you go and work there, stay there for 4 months. So it means that I am part of this. The moment I wished that I want to teach meditation in Bihar, then in Bihar, the master told me that you cannot directly go and work in Bihar directly, because Patriji said it's not now. So we worked all over the states. Then Mahayog Dhyan Kumbh was arranged. Mahayog Dhyan Kumbh is 10 Dhyan Yagyas together. It is Mahayog Dhyan Kumbh. So there I went and worked many experiences. So whenever I go, uh, the master who is ruling over there, we know na, like Kshetra Palakas would be there. So they used to connect, and we used to work there. They we used to take permission from many mystical, which we need not tell outside, that we know from inside. So many mystical experiences. All my face, my color, my eyes, everything changes when I go for such kind of works. Masters work through me. Then Mahayog Dhyan Kumbh was completed, and from there onwards, the North India work was going on well. Then the time came for the Bihar. I was dreaming, doing like tapasya for Bihar. Then our masters Swati and Bhargav, they entered Bihar, and for Bihar Dhyana Yajna happened last year, and now again Bodh Gaya Dhyana Yajna, where that also is coming in my dream, and master showed me that you have to do this. So this is how my work is continuing. Patriji comes in my dreams, tell me what I have to do, and I do it. And I physically, then I go and tell, sir, this I've done. So this is how my work is physically, it was going on. It's going on.
Wow, that was amazing, ma'am. Like, not only mystical, but you also have that, magical synchronicity experiences, because you have seen Pati sir like in 8th grade, and he
Yes.
has come as a guru when we are ready, disciples are ready, masters appear. And your journey as well, right? You have that inner calling all
Yes.
the way in different stages, especially in North India, ma'am. Like, we have that language barrier,
Yes.
right? So, what were the challenges, the difficulties that you have faced, and also the rewards, right? What was the unique rewards that you experienced from the South India? Because you have been doing in South India a
Yes.
lot,
Yes.
Dhyana Pracharam, but how was that in North India? I mean, in terms
Yes.
of challenges or as well as rewards?
Yes. Rewards, the challenges were so beautiful. Like Rumi says, now when there is a pain over there, from there the light spreads. So I've learned the art of surrenderance. Then I jumped into the field. A warrior, a soldier needs a direction. He says, you do, he does, and you just stop and he does. But a warrior, he doesn't need anyone pushing. He just goes and surrenders himself. Totally like that. Then the first gift the masters gave me was we went to Jind for a Jind Dhyan Yagya, that is in Haryana. So even every time I don't involve myself, I don't ask people to call me for the classes, anything. Masters themselves call me because I check myself. I don't want to create anything. Already I left my job, so I always seek myself that yes, am I in the right path or not? I'm in the right vibration or not? Am I manipulating or my mind is working? I don't want to be in any kind of an illusion. So I just keep myself in my place. So things come to me, I take. I don't run behind the things. So master called me there. I went there. So in Jind also there was a wonderful experience. Uh, like we are traveling. So our path is Patriji once in a session told me whenever we are teaching meditation. So it is like meditation is knowing ourselves, going clearing our karmas, only then we can experience our true self. So whenever we're teaching someone meditation, a little part of the karma would be taken. The master, whomever we are teaching, there will be a shift in their energy so that they can understand, they practice, and they come walk this path. This is the highest service which we are doing. Like when we are donating money, we are sharing a part of the little money with them. When we are giving food, we are sharing some part of it. In the same way, when we are teaching meditation, the energy part of we are sharing with them so that even they understand and they also bring in their awakening into their life. So when we are working on sharing their karmas, clearing their karmas, lot of energy is being shared. So it is so important that we also be an energy grid. When my task is the whole of North India, so my energy just working for myself would not be enough. Working for just Telangana would not be enough because masters chose me for the energy work, the energy clearances work. I always tell that I'm a municipal, I'm a spiritual municipal worker. All the negative energies clearance work masters get done from me. So there what happened, Bhagavad Bhakta Ashram is that. So we were arranging some events over there. So in the forest, the car was stopped and we went there. Somebody told that there is 100 years old ashram. So we went there. And that master was 7 feet tall. He is not there, he left, vacated his body. But he meditated in that place for 350 years. The moment we went there, uh, in golden words, it was written, after 100 years, 1 lakh masters will come to awaken the people from their suffering, and they will come work for the liberation. 1 lakh masters. So we are only that masters. We are working for the liberation only. We are teaching about all the liberation which was not at all available for the common man. So we don't know. He already foretold us and he called us. The car stopped and we are here. It is all that. So, Master, when I closed my eyes, Master told me, he came in presence of me, said, you sit here and meditate. So everybody left. I meditated there. And in that moment, the master, in the deep meditative state, the master was sitting in front of me in a white light body, and my body was dead like this. My 5 bodies were there, dead, just dropped dead over there. I was standing here and I was looking at the bodies. So that master was just holding one twig and he's cleaning, doing something in the mud. But here from my uh, what they call nabi, I'm not getting the word. So from the stomach area, the black was going, and the golden light was coming from up, and this was going. So this process in all the bodies that was happening. What is he doing with me? I'm thinking, and from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock, I was in deep meditation in that ashram. Then afterwards, all these people, they went out and they came back again to pick me, our team. So then I opened my eyes and I was thinking, they were asking me, so many hours you meditated, what is the experience? This is in 2016. So in the at that time, the total the knowledge, wisdom I have gained now, I didn't have that time. So it was all the trial and error. I was in the process. I was thinking I had such a death experience. The master, I was dead body like that. Such a negative experience. How can I share it with them? But they all are asking, what should I do? Tell. So I thought, okay, I'll tell them. And I told, see, this is what has happened. I don't know what. Then one master who was 85 above years old, he was there. He stays in the ashram. His father and his forefathers were the disciple of that master, Bhagavad Bhakta. So they told that this master used to do the same cleaning process. He used to take out his bodies and clean his bodies, take everybody's karma, and then he used to clean his bodies, and next day again he used to do all that. So then I was shocked. Oh my God. So the masters have cleansed my five bodies, because of five bodies are main: a physical body, and prarabdha is energy body, is all about the prarabdha. I need to go through all my things, then only I'll be available for someone. And my astral body is full of the all the suffering which I've gone through. It is not yet purified. When I'm sharing my energy with others, it should be pure and loving energy. So masters came, he cleansed everything, emptied my mental body, my all the causal body, everything, and my bodies were purified. So my psychic powers were, I can see the things transparent, and prophesying all the things. All that became much more clear, and I could do the work, my major works, whatever it is, uh, through me, whatever works were happening, that was happening. So this is the best gift I can think. The challenges is North India was not yet awakened at that time. My complexion is a nice dairy milk chocolate complexion. So they are all beautiful, fair, smart and glamour. Most of the masters were not ready to accept. And when I worked for Mahayagyan Kum, everybody came and they never used to fix any uh, deals, yeah, appointments for the meditation and all that. And when I went and I could fix the appointments, I was doing inner work has to be done. So the same thing which we face in a physical life, spiritual um, is not yet worked on. When the same jealousy will penetrate over there. So I have faced many horrible comments and many horrible situations. Uh, Openly and physically, I heard such kind of comments. But my only mission was, sir asked me to do this work, I'm doing it. So I just least bothered, and without considering or without hurting myself, I've done my work. So the from the time I have completed the Mahayogyan Kumbh work, my soul expansion, my understanding, my interaction, my work has magnificently improved to a greater level. My understanding towards life, the karma aspect, the mind aspect, the purification aspect, the insights, like how we need to work. Like a person, everybody's story is not the same, everybody's solution will not be the same. So all these insights, the expansion of the soul, I can say, has happened with all this. And one more main point is Mahayog, after this corona happened in 2020. So in 2020, when corona happened, we were in the peak moment of uh, doing all the dhyana yagyas. It was just running. Suddenly, Corona happened, stopped. Oh my God, then my work has stopped. How can I do? I need to complete it. So, thanks to the beautiful Zoom, the Zoom opened for me. Thanks to the China masters. Somebody told me that Zoom has been created by them. So, the Zoom opened, and all the channels opened for me. All the masters, they approached me, and for them, I watched serials, Hindi serials. I learned Hindi, and then I started, because at that time, before all was my energy work that was doing, not much was necessary to tell. But here, class of sessions, so when I have to speak, I learned Hindi. Then I used to speak along with the heroine, whoever she's speaking. I spoke the word, the the pronunciation and all that, and that is how I made myself available. So in the meanwhile, regarding the death, the fear of the death, what was the concept of the death? The first 1 week when I came into the meditation, I got a dream. In the dream, I'm seeing myself dead. So, oh my God, I'm dead already. So all the people whom I thought don't love me, don't care me, because my parents, all the family members loved, but because of the marriage and all this incident, everybody left me. I was alone with my child. So I've seen everyone around me. Many people are talking, she's such a good girl. Oh my God. Then I was thinking, okay, all these people love me. My mother loves me. Oh my God, if I get a chance, and I was seeing my child, she was just 3 years old. If I get a chance again, I'll be, I will not feel bad that they don't love me, and I will bring up my child well. And if I get a chance once again in my life, immediately I came back into the body, I woke up. So this death experience washed away all the fears of the death. And Patriji's main message is that there is no death. Who is going to die along with me? Who is ready? So all this concept has made me um, understand about the truth of the death. So recently, 2 years back, my father, he is who has been my main support in all this 20 years of the journey when I was single with my child and all that. He was always there. So suddenly, my father expired, vacated his body. He was there, and I had a session early in the morning at 5 o'clock. I take my immediately overnight. I cannot give my meditation session to someone else. So I conducted the meditation, and the masters were telling such a great high energies. Today we have experienced wonderful meditation, and I'm checking myself. Of course, I've guided my father how to transition. All that I helped because my father is not into spiritual. Is a loving, caring everyone, but it's not into spiritual. Very good person. So that he has gone, graduated into the higher worlds to this next life. Such a clear clarity. My whole world will collapse. My living would be, my daughter is totally dependent, love and affection. She would be missing. With all this also, I'm so stable, and whatever my responsibility, with the detachment of my personal, my spiritual, with a greater understanding, I conducted my session. Then after the session, I went back and I called everyone, everything, whatever arrangements which we know, which we need to do, I completed all that. And this was a greater um, state I can understand when I truly become that. Understanding death is different, being that knowledge is different. It was that. And in between, there is one more death experience also. I was teaching everybody, but the kind of transformation I saw in man, I couldn't see in anyone. The people are coming back with the same doubts, same problems. Again, with the family related, with the personal related, with the physical material related. So I thought, how much time I'm giving? Always again they're coming, they're not understanding. It's waste of working here. It's better I'll go above and I'll go and work with the masters, because masters come and give me so many answers, messages, and all that. So I'll go and work with them. See, they are so enlightened. I'll not be here. So one day, really, I vacated my body and I went there. I took my file and I went there, and I told, sir, I'm done over there. My work is completed. I want to work with you. So that master was so beautiful, handsome, such glowing body, eyes, and all that. So he was checking my all my past lives and this present life. On the screen, I could see my past lives. I saw many past lives. So all my past life reels were going, this life reel. So I was crying, but even though I cried, but whatever I had to do, I did the right things. So the corrections which I did, which has helped me to get the right points over there. So I got passed through, and he was almost, the door was going to open to get into his realm. Suddenly, a master with orange robes, he came just like that from that realm, and he said, "You have to become a master from the earth plane itself." God, it has spoiled all of my work. I was saying, then immediately I understood. A master has to go when the time comes. He should not have any kind of a excuse to run away from this plane. When the time comes, when the calling comes, he should go. Until then, he should complete this work over here. What I did, I ran away for whatever reason. I just didn't want to stay here. All the work you have is in the earth plane itself. So I came back here. So the going back, or whatever it is, going there, the heaven and all that dropped. And I'm totally here. All the work we have is here. So much work there is to do. Everyone have to be enlightened. Everyone should walk the path of Buddha. So now there is a greater understanding, a clear understanding, undoubtful uh, path, which I don't expect it to end also. If end comes, it's okay. Doesn't come also, it's okay. I'm here to walk. So with all this journey, I've read many Seth books. The Seth Master is also greatly connected to me. Many insights and all happen. I read all the Seth books. Seth wisdom only has brought this transformation in me. So while I was reading all these books, the one thing, the clarity which I had is my past life connections. And then when I was in fifth class, I was reading those Eightfold Path, the Wheel of Dhamma and Eightfold Path we have in the social. So I did that, oh my God, I will convert into this. I will become a Buddha. And my mother was, when we were intermediate, she converted into Christianity. So I read, before that also, my grandmothers, both the grandmothers, they taught me about the Ramayana, Mahabharata, Muslim culture, yani Islamic, whatever it is there. The Bible we had, I read the Bible also. So when I read the Bible, I read the whole Bible and I thought, my God, I want to ascend like Jesus. I want to become like Jesus. So with all this, now I understand the insight, the calling where the master's time connected me, prepared me, showed this path. The one who I got married and left me for 2 months also was a master who cleared all my karmas in 2 months with whatever best he could do, and he left and he polished me nicely. The diamond is shining and the light is shining. So with all this, Patriji says that we all are Buddhas. So then I started reading about the Buddha concept, and in many dreams also I could see myself in all that. So the basic work, I thought that the real teachings is all about um, attaining our Buddhahood, awakening our wisdom, coming out of all the illusions and whatever. Now, before we didn't have knowledge, now we have over knowledge. With this not having knowledge and over knowledge, we are again falling into another illusion trap. So I thought that it's time for me to bring awareness of the teachings of the Buddha, of the really becoming, awakening the Buddhahood in the intellect in us. So right now I'm Buddham Sharanam Gachami series, wherein I'm bringing in the awareness of the Buddha's teachings, how to practice right meditation, why to practice, what is the right meditation, why to do it. So my work is just to awaken them. What they decide and how they follow is it's a different thing. So I have done almost 4 to 5 Buddham Sharanam Gachami series. So recently, I've got one more experience with that. We'll close. I think the time is up. So here, what happened? I was this May for the Buddha Purnima, we planned to conduct Buddham Sharanam Gachami, all the Buddha's teachings, 21 days workshop. So was ready. So some personal incidents, suddenly something happened. So wherein I told this person, after having so much of knowledge, after knowing everything also, knowingly this person is doing so many mistakes, misguiding people and doing so many mistakes. So this person has to learn the lesson. This person should know and learn the lesson, or else so many people who are following are being misguided. That is the karma. So this thought arised in me. When we are in the process of inner purification, so this is like a poison only. Like somebody should be punished, they should learn the lesson, That thought is also poison. When we are thinking of love, we're talking about love, sharing love and compassion. Getting that person punished is also the right thought, not a right thought. So this had some kind of I don't know exactly the English word, introspection kind of a reflection kind of a thing. Then I felt, what is that? How can I say like this? So there is a little poison inside me also that I thought like this. I'm not eligible to teach the Buddha's teachings. I'll just be silent. And the flyer, everything was ready, but I just went silent. I thought maybe it will be for 1 or 2 days. So again, because we know the path is spiral, again we learn, and again we come back, we learn a higher lesson, and again we grow again. So my path is all about the inner purification. So if it is of the inner purification, the pure consciousness is without any mind, total oneness. It cannot see dark and light as separate. So for this to attain, I could see myself 1 week, 10 days, all the things that has happened in my life from childhood, from my teenage, from my this and coming into the spiritual path, all the things were arising. I thought, I have healed myself. Why all these are coming? I never thought about this person. So I was hurt. I'm healed. It doesn't affect me now. So 20 days, all these things happened, friends. I was just sitting. It was like 6 to 7 hours. It's not meditation. I'm just simply sitting and I'm just closing my eyes. All the incidents are coming, flowing, coming, flowing, coming, flowing. 20th day, like vacuum, if we do the vacuum test tube, if we take out the air, how it becomes airless, vacuumed. So I could see, feel that emptiness inside me. Then I was thinking, till yesterday, this chaos was there, all this way clearance was happening. Suddenly, what has happened? What exactly happened? I want to know, masters, I do. So in this meanwhile, I could see myself sitting with Buddha and doing all the practices in the forest. I've seen Buddha, real Buddha. Like here we have many pictures who all played the role of the Buddha or whoever carved the Buddha. We have a common picture, we that's not the true one. I've seen the original Buddha. I was sitting, I was walking in the forest. He taught me few processes. Then when I asked this question, masters came and they showed a picture to me. There was a tree, trunk is there. So trunk, the mud is there. Mud is stuck over there. Like here in South India, you might be knowing, uh, the cow dung, they mix and they put it on the wall. So once it dries out, they take and they use it for yagna, for the fire, fuel, and all that. So that was like the mud. The mud was here, all stuck here, and there were thorns in it. The mud was dried, the thorns were also dried. Then what is this? What is the meaning of it? So at that time, masters gave the explanation to me. So whenever suppose a thorn is stuck here, what we do? Oh, we apply some balm, pain balm, so that pain is relieved. In the same way, whenever we are hurt, the thorn which is there, the time will heal. So we move on. So we forget about it. But the thorn is there. But the thorn is there. Right? But it is there. In the same way, there's so many thorns. So all the hurts which I've gone through in my life, I've understood the knowledge, I got the purpose, I'm going on. But the thorns I've tried it, but still they are there. For me to become a pure consciousness, so this was already there. So when this one incident which has triggered me, it was not about my personal, but it is about the society, the outside thing which is happening. But still, that is also happening inside me. So when that one little point triggered, what happened? All the thorns became alive. This mud became wet. When this mud became wet, all the thorns became active. So all the pain became active. All the pain became active means all the inside whatever I had, because it was dried up, but it is there. They again became active. So, in the Doctor Strange, there is a saying: we just rise above the demons. The demons are already they're there. The moment you fall, the demons will again catch us. So this was the story. And at that time, when I was watching, the the mud with the thorns just uh, fell down. So when I say the glass is empty, but the glass is there, even empty glass, there is air inside. When this glass is there, this boundary is there, that is there. So my memories were just dried up, but they were there. So one trigger, again, all that. So when all that dropped away, yani means my identities, all my identities about me, all the memories were totally erased, removed. The boundaries were gone. It's not about glass is empty, the total emptiness I could experience. So it was total bliss I was experiencing. So this is the lesson I got in the 21 days. I was experiencing the same bliss which I experienced on the first day of my meditation. But there is a difference. At that time, it was just a flash they've showed me. But here, truly wise, the pragya which we say, the pragya has arised in us. So the pragya has arised, and I see everything as it is, good and bad. So all the people, again, when I look at them, when I'm looking at them, there is no pain, there is no aversion, there is no frustration. Just like that, everybody, they will learn the lessons. It's their problem. And I was experiencing the bliss. The Buddha teachings happened, and in this Buddha Purnima. So this is how uh, this beautiful journey is continuing. Thank you so much for inviting me and allowing me to express myself, dear friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Pleasure is ours. Such a beautiful journey and beautiful experiences. The way you said, right, man, when we come, we were like below the knowledge, and in this journey, at some point, we'll get the above knowledge, but again, we are trapping into illusion because of that. So, and how you have come out of that, at least understanding that, right, with the
Yes.
surrender and experiencing that bliss. It's so beautiful the way you have shared, madam. I know we are out of time. Prithvi, do you want to add anything? Any more questions to Ragini, ma'am?
Oh, nothing much. I am really amazed by listening to ma'am because there were like, bulb lighting up now and then when I was listening to her. And the amazing things that she said was she's living by three aspects: inner purification, surrender, and service. I mean, these are so important for all of us to follow, and ma'am is an inspiration for us to always keep looking at her and be in that path. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you
Thank
so
you, dear.
much. And ma'am, just one question is that you said being a single parent, it's really very challenging to leave your job and your business and not really worry about how you are taken care, but totally surrender yourself to the service for contributing to make this planet a better place. So I really understand the choice was not easy. The decision would be really very difficult. So what was your state of mind at that time, and how did you strongly make up your mind to dedicate your life for service?
Such a beautiful question. This is all about the consciousness of Patriji, which we are sharing. Um, uh, with me, like the purpose for which I have come in the PSSM. Um, it was not easy because I had my own lifestyle. Uh, Dropping that was uh, not at all easy, and I was not ready also. But so many incidents happened. At given point of time, I understood that yes, this is my path. So when this is a right path, I should drop, and I dropped. But I have a child. I just told to masters, I'm here. I submit myself to this path. I'm becoming an instrument. But you need to take care of my daughter. because I have brought her into this world. We have lived a comfortable life, so at least she need that life. She need that. So this you need to take care. Rest all, I'm not me. The moment I told I'm a good student, I told I'm a good surrender, I've learned. So there is no like little surrender, there is nothing like little trust, there is nothing like little love, there is nothing like little service. Everything is total trust, total surrender. So total love, I've surrendered. It is 16, leaving my job is 14 years. 14 years till now, I have not asked uh, my parents, nobody supports me. I'm in my house just unconditionally doing, taking the messages from the masters and doing. I'm doing my work. Whenever a call comes, they have to go out for the prachar. When someone invites me, they go. They book the tickets. This is the outer aspect. But how my house is run, it is totally great, mystical. Masters, I don't know from where uh, they support me, how my food is coming, and how the clothes, everything, what all we need just comes into my life. It's the grace of the masters, and many people support me, but I never try to hold that person. Like, somebody is supporting me, so we try, there is an obligation and we are obliged. So I don't be like that, because if we are holding to a person, the person's mind change or something happens. So again, um, I'm not, I have left my job not to surrender to them. I'm surrendered to the path. I'm totally surrendered to the path. I just see that I am doing the right work or not. So when you're doing the right thing, I told the master, Patriji says, especially Patriji's guru, Sadanand say, when you're doing the right thing, the whatever has to come to you will come to you. So everything reaches to me in time. My provisions, even my clothes, everything. Before I was so, I just love beautiful, lovely clothes. There is a lifestyle which I used to maintain. When I go and meet masters, they just give the same color, the same dresses, everything what I need. They just give, means masters just give it to me. Somebody has sent a package to me. When I opened up and see the same perfume and same brand of bag which I used to wear, that is there in the box. So it is not possible. So masters tell that we are there, and they take care of me so beautifully, like how we take care of a child, how we try to give the best for a child. So that is how I'm being taken care of. So in the beginning or now, never there was a doubt, and never I regretted that. Now, if I would be working, I would be a general manager in the bank, because they all are earning about 2.5 lakhs above salaries, and a lot of stories would be different. So when I meet them, and especially my sister, she is working in Deloitte in US with a very great package. All my family members, my brothers are in US with the big packages, crores of packages, very high lifestyle they have. Nobody supports, and when I meet them, I don't even feel low. My mother is just like that. She comments, criticizes, see, you would be much greater than. I don't feel at all, because I know I'm doing my work. Means there is no comparison, there is no jealousy, and there is no expectations, nothing. Whatever I'm eligible, that I'll get. If I didn't get, I'm not eligible for it. So I'm so happy for this sharing also, because I'm being taken care of. Many masters, gratitude to all the masters, seen and unseen, and everyone.
Beautiful, mom. Beautiful. Really inspiring that, once we are doing the right thing that we are supposed to do, we are taken care. We need not worry about our
Yes.
needs.
Yes.
Amazing, ma'am. Ma'am, if we have time, we have some question in the chat. Can we take that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. We have Daksha, ma'am. She has appreciated a lot about your journey. It's really fascinating to hear it. And her question is that why is that one can have dreams but don't remember them upon waking?
So, this is all about the dream we are experiencing with an astral body. And with the astral body, we travel to other realms, and the dream experiences are all the true experiences. Truly, we go and meet all the things that are happening in the dreams are only real. This physical is all created by the mind. We are in the soul state in the dream, so they are the true experiences. But many of us will not be able to remember because of the feeling center being disturbed. There are a lot of feelings inside. Sometimes we feel hurt, sometimes there are negative feelings coming inside. So many feelings that are running around. The lower feelings, because of the lower feelings, there is a block in the astral body. So, because of the door, because of that lower feelings, whatever we are experiencing in the deep soul state, we are unable to remember it. So, practicing more meditation and purifying our feelings, filling ourselves with total love, compassion, and friendship, respect, with such kind of beautiful feelings. When our total astral body is enriched with love, with compassion, whatever one higher soul feeling, automatically will start remembering. We need to purify our astral body. We'll
Thank you.
be knowing all the purposes, all the insights, how to go, where to go, everything. Every question would be answered in our dreams. There is nothing from outside.
Right. Hope that answered, Dakshana. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ma'am, there are chat pouring all the inspirations and gratitude for your service that you're doing, and your life is so inspiring. And really, it's amazing to hear you. And for me personally, whenever I see Patriji, I feel like I couldn't meet him in person. I just had a conversation with him on Zoom chat, but whenever I meet masters like you, I feel like his consciousness is in touch with us.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Sushma, you would like to say something?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. It was really my pleasure personally as well to know you and listen from you. Amazing, amazing journey, man. You are like truly inspiring and very motivating for us to be in this path and do the service. It's very amazing, man.
Thank you,
Yes.
dear. And the only thing we need to remember is do service only in the purification of thyself. The more and more we are able to uh, serve, serving itself is a great opportunity for us. It doesn't come just like that. So more and more unconditionally we are serving. Our inner purification happens. The more inner purification happens, we would be truly helpful to the society to bring in the transformation, shift in the energy, like transforming into a love and total friendliness in this world.
Wonderful, ma'am. We have one more question from Ashwin. So he's asking how masters can guide ordinary people like us. How can we get directions, clarity about practices, and etc.?
Masters guide only ordinary people. They're always with us. Everyone have their guides, their spirit guides. If you are ready to listen, if you are ready to surrender, things will happen. If you are having this curiosity, it means that masters want you to know that they want to speak to you, they are guiding you. That is why you're here. And further also, you'll get the guidance to go ahead in your life.
Very much true, ma'am. And we all are trying to become more ordinary
Yes,
so that we get the guidance from the masters, and it's more like if the chatter comes down, we can hear the
yes,
masters.
yes.
Beautiful,
Silencing the mind.
correct. Ma'am, we have one more question from Saraswati Vasudevan. She is asking that you have read so many books, almost 1,500 books. So kindly suggest few for people like us.
Um, I don't know, like actually, I don't remember anything. Uh, Many people ask me that I read and I forget. When the time comes, that wisdom comes up. So Patriji's books, yeah, Seth books. So I'm reading the Heart Sutra of Thich Nhat Hanh books. I'm reading because I'm more inclined to Buddha's teachings and I want to awaken the Buddha mind in everyone. So I'm reading more of this. I'm practicing with a group, PSSM Inner Circles group. We operate through that. So we are practicing metta, the loving kindness. So this loving kindness is such a kind of a practice, friends. Whatever we have obstacles in our life, any obstacles or any problems, dangers, we can come out of it. And by just practicing this loving kindness meditation, we can transform the whole world, awaken the whole world apart along with us. So this metta, bodhicitta, and the Heart Sutra, right now I'm reading these books. So the 1500 books which I told, that is from the childhood. I was always 1 hour complete book, and again daily 2 to 3 books complete. Fast, tuck, 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 reading. And when I met Patriji, and when I thought, okay, sir was also preparing me, so I am also part of you. Like when birds of same feathers, or we feel nice when our guru is talking about which we were doing. So I was also preparing myself, because whenever we are reading, the how much knowledge gaining is different. The soul, the knowledge, the brain expansion happens. More we'll be eligible to take more knowledge. We can understand more knowledge the more and more we are reading. So beginning all, I told you, my sisters, everybody's every paper, newspaper, everything I read of. Then when sir told these books, every book, like right now, though we are getting many PDF versions also. So I don't mind about my dark circles, everything. Always reading, reading. So right now I'm reading about the Buddha's teachings, Thich Nhat Hanh books. Um, the Heart Sutra, I'm reading because not just reading, not just doing. I want to become that. So right now I'm into that. You can
Wonderful.
also read that book.
Okay. So books of Thich Nhat Hanh on Heart Sutras, and
Yeah.
also you
And No
mentioned,
Might, No Lotus, mindfulness, such beautiful insights of a life.
right,
The clouds, white clouds, old path, white clouds. That also beautiful. Like we'll be knowing how after enlightenment, what was the journey of Buddha from the 6 months when he stayed with those people. Thich Nhat was in his pastime. He was a small child over there who lived with Buddha in those 6 months. So what are the experiences? How Buddha told him the stories and all that. That is also a beautiful book. You'll enjoy.
wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing that, ma'am. So yes, it is almost time, and we need to actually end this conversation, which I'm really not willing to. But
Right.
yes, we would like to hear your teachings more, ma'am. I'll definitely try and join your sessions.
Yes,
And
yeah.
thank you so much for giving your time and sharing your journey with us, which is so inspiring. I'm sure that a lot of our participants and the listeners of YouTube would be very inspired to get into the path of surrender and service by watching you, ma'am. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you, ma'am, so
Bye bye,
much.
friends. We'll catch up soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. And friends, thank you so much today for joining with us. And I would also like to thank Sushma for hosting the session and all the partners of this program, Omega Pyramid. And we also have Omega Sharma sir. Sharma sir, can we please unmute him? Ma'am, Omega Sharma sir is from Omega Pyramid community that is happening in Dallas. He's the actual sponsor for this program.
Wow, I met him before also. I've joined once for the meditation.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. So you graced us on the Omega Pyramid platform. So we were doing 108 days meditation with 108
Yes, I
masters.
remember.
So,
Yes.
so you graced us. Thank you so much. So
You
today's
gracefully invited me. With all the grace of Patriji, the masters, we all are here in the grace.
so today, because this audience is different, so we would like to hear a few words on the mega pyramids and this omega pyramid, how this can contribute to this Mother Earth's. I mean, so in the plan, so energies, how the energies can shift. Anything you
Wow.
wanted to share on this omega pyramid, madam?
Wow, sure, sure. So, I'll share the experience of a Kartal pyramid. Though I told like I've joined in with our PSSM 2009. So in 2009, this pyramid was not ready. Just the land was purchased, and there was a proposal that 180 into 180 pyramid would be coming here. So this picture of the structure of mega structure of pyramid was not known, because now it is there, we know. It wasn't there, so we don't know anything. Only the small cap pyramids, I knew about that. So morning 6 to 7, continue daily, there was in our center, we all used to gather for meditation. So we are doing a Sankalp Dhyan, yani in means intention meditation for our Kartal pyramid. And they used to Todai masters, you to they said that's such a big one, all this master sala and all that. I was thinking maybe all this is there. Already it is constructed over there. The pyramid over there, I used to think like that. So one fine day in 2010, for Mahashivaratri, we all people went to Karta. I was waiting, where is the big structure? There was just an open land, nothing. All that, because Telangana is little dry land. So there was total dry land, there was nothing. And I was searching, where is the pyramid? So only those rods were just little under, rods are also not there. It was just under construction. Then, okay, I did not understand anything. I was trying to understand. My kind of behavior is, when I don't understand, I don't conclude. I try to understand the things. So by 2011, again, we went there for Mahashivaratri. When I go there, all the descriptions which were told, that mega structure was ready, the pyramid was ready. So with all the common people continuously with the common intention of bringing down the pyramid into reality. So when we want a portal to open, when we want the kshetra to be formed, first we need masters who are ready to anchor those energies. For this, we need to practice group meditations. And for this, we need people who truly believe, truly surrender, are ready to receive that energy, want it truly. So this wanting can be one person also who is totally 100% surrender, is one person is enough. Or like Jesus says, if two people are wanting it, it will happen. So more than two of us are there. So it is going to come. So for it to be manifested, like this physical experience I'm telling, more group meditations, intention meditations, continuously, like morning 1 hour, night 1 hour, after whatever is convenient you are doing. And the main person who feels really responsible, is breathing in and breathing about bringing that mega pyramid into the reality, ready to anchor so much energy. Because the moment you make the sankalpa intention, astrally it is ready. When astrally it is ready, we need people like us to bring into reality. So when you're ready, the money, all the resources, all the situations, time, everything flows, and it will just come in front of us. Pratyaksha, in Hindi they say. Okay, so it comes into reality. So what happened once the pyramid has was constructed? What happened? What changes happened in Telangana? Telangana is a dry land where water was not there. Everything was the fertile lands, everything belongs to Andhra. Everything was borrowed from there. Water, food, rice, everything. So lot of other political things are there, like Andhra exploiting Telangana, all that we don't need. But truly this land was like that. From 2012 onwards, Dhyanama Chakram started. People started gathering continuous morning meditations, events, Mahashivaratri meditations, so many events happening. The pyramid was consecrated, it came into reality. So this Telangana, when the separation happened, Andhra separated and they were prophesying that Telangana will dry off without food, without water, without current electricity. Physically, that is what the political said, the throwback would be there. So it went, separated, beautiful rains fell, all the rivers overflowing, and there was no electricity cut, there was no water cut, 24 hours water. And all the lands became fertile with so much of thing, with so much of energy. So government itself, chief minister declared, we have surplus of grains. We have surplus of grains, enough of grains that we can contribute, share it with other people, and for 5 years we have enough. Usually government cannot declare it. It is so much surplus that it declared it. So there were always so much of when the bombs would explode, or when the fighting would happen, when the curfew would be, all such things, when what would happen, we could not expect. Those were the days before. But from the time this pyramid has happened, continuous meditation, especially Telangana, continuously, there are so many centers, so many pyramids, we are meditating. When all these things are happening, it has become a very peaceful city. Everybody wants to come and settle in Hyderabad. They come and experience a beautiful peace. Wow, this is where we can, we have to be in our life. The weather, the temperature, everything. So the fightings, the separations, all that ended. What else we need for a country, for a place? Which portal, which other kshetras which we talk about can anchor this energy other than pyramids? So the mega pyramid is already intended. So it is going to come in Dallas or whatever, in all the, now this India is completed. So everywhere in out of India, all these are going to be manifested. Now our Omega pyramid is coming into reality. We all are going to anchor this energy because the change is ready. It is already ready, prepared. We are just receiving it and putting it down. Like just Hanuma, how we lifted the big mountain and put it down. So even we are just holding it, we are taking it, and it's consecrated. Thank you.
Great.
Wonderful
Great.
thought. Thank you, Sharma ji, for this thought.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing all this wisdom on this Omega pyramid. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, ma'am. Thank you so much. We already felt like, already the mega pyramid is consecrated. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sharma sir, for asking that question. And thank you, friends. Thanks for being with us all this time. And thank you, Ragini ma'am, once again. And I would like to, extend my gratitude to all our partners, Meditation Magic from Dallas, Breath Universe from Australia, IFSs, and Shambhala from India, and our streaming partner PMC English for making this infinity session happen. So thanks to everybody. Let's meet again in the next week with another speaker, and have a great week ahead. Thank you, friends. Thank you.
Thank you. Infinite love to you, dear friends. Thank you. Bye-bye.